Another road trip again on the weekend. Let's see how many trolls we have. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Get trolled out. Another beautiful day. Actually, it wasn't so beautiful yesterday. Yesterday was cloudy and wasn't that warm. I'm tired of doing these trips down the highway back and forth. Gotta get my brother-in-law's and my dad's car straightened out. I'm tired of going back and forth. This is the second weekend or third weekend in a row I've been going to look at somebody's vehicle. I'm gonna say third weekend in a row. We've been heading down the highway to go check out somebody's vehicle. The best I can do is tell them what's wrong with it. My arm is still not good. My right arm is still messed up. Right arm, shoulder, and neck still not good. Not good at all. I'm probably on a live when some people from the community are on live too. We'll see if anybody jumps over. Basically, what you're gonna get with me today is just some rambling, because I like to take you guys along with me when I'm going on a ride over. Well, not a ride. We're in a truck, so it's not like we're on a motorcycle. I mean, it's good to do it. It's good to do a live when you're out and about. Well, we're heading 71 south over to 275, over to 74, then over to Whitewater Township. That's where we're at. It is nice to see the sun though today. Here comes the sun. I see. It's all Here comes the Yeah, so going to watch, well, basically guide my brother-in-law through the tune-up on his truck. Like I said, I can't do any of the work myself because my arm is just not going to handle it. If you hop in, you watch, hit the like button. I appreciate it. I was on a live last night with Duck Take Community. I think that was a 4-hour live. And Friday night was on live with Ray Gregory Rides, and that was at least a 3-hour live. And then one earlier in the week. I tell you what, being on a live takes it out of you, sitting there that long. I mean, not that it ain't great fun, but it takes it out of you. That's why I like doing lives in the truck too. Different setting. You ain't sitting in that office chair. To sit in an office chair or chair like that, it's not good for my neck and my shoulder. It hurts. Anyway, went yesterday. Bought a brand new Road Glide. It's not been delivered yet. Traded in some bikes for it, and today not so happy about it because I'm letting my Road King go that I've had for a while now, and I got a lot invested in it, not just money wise but just my time. It's been a good bike for us. So a little bit of buyer's remorse, I guess, seller's remorse, trader's remorse, whatever you want to call it. Just some remorse. Rolling throttle. Hey, brother. Yeah, I was just saying how I had just a little trader's remorse, I guess. Already thinking about the Road King being gone, and I guess it's harder because it's still sitting in the garage. They're supposed to come and get it, deliver mine, and come and get the Road King and the other two bikes sometime next week. Maybe I'll be able to get a ride in on the Road King. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to happen though, because next week it's nothing but rain in the forecast. It's depressing. Should be out on a ride today, but I gotta go help my brother-in-law, and then I gotta swing by my dad's again and put his car on the scanner again and see what's going on. He's still having a lot of issues with his too. So, like I was saying, it's like this is the third weekend in a row I've been over here doing this. And it's like a 45-minute drive, and you're in a truck, and it's just eating up gas, which is okay. I mean, it is what it is, but gas is not cheap. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, no problem, man. No problem, Rolling Throttle. I'll stop by more of your lives. I mean, I know you know how it is. It's hard to hit everybody's lives. I mean, it's just so many of them going on. It's hard to hit everybody's. And you just don't, really know when there's so many random lives like mine right now. You don't know when somebody's going to just pop up with a live. We've had some drama in the last couple of lives we've done. But you're going to have that. Sometimes people just don't get along. Sometimes people say things they shouldn't say. And I mean, it is what it is. Just got to deal with it and roll forward. Uh, 824. Yeah, no. Not going to be on the Road King today. I was supposed to get on the Road King today, but I got to go help my brother-in-law with his vehicle and help my dad with his vehicle. And it's been like this for the last several weeks, as I was mentioning earlier, if you didn't hear. When I say help, I mean basically guide them in what direction they need to go and how they need to do the job. I physically my arm, I can't do a truck. Under a hood of a truck and do any work. Hey, Roland, we're gonna have to do some kind of live together, brother. Do a little collaboration, whatever you want to call it. Is that what you call it? Is that the word? If you feel like it, something that interests you. If it does, hit me up, let me know. Maybe we'll get together and do something. Yeah, I mean, I really didn't have a lot to say coming on here. Just, like I said, thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Flip you around so you can see the crazy highway. I'm not wasting, I'm helping people out, but it is a wasted day as far as I don't think I'm going to get that last ride in on the Road King, unfortunately, because like I said, the rain's coming in, and depending on when they pick the Road King up and deliver the Road Glide, I don't think I'm going to have time to do it. I had planned to do a live today from the Road King or on the Road King, and I just didn't get motivated, which shouldn't have to be motivated to do that, but I was up late last night. I was tired this morning. Right now would actually be the perfect time to be on the Road King. It's about 64, 65 degrees. But you know what? Other things sometimes are just more important. Helping your family out is more important. They got a truck down and I want to get it back on the road for them. That's just more important. Road King a million times. One last ride would be cool, but it is what it is. Just keep rolling on. Did my comments freeze up? Did my comments lock up? That's one thing about doing a live on when you're rolling down the road. Just don't know how it's going to go. Your connections. Your interweb, your internet connections, your wireless connections, you don't know how it's going to go. Yeah, I wish I could have brought you guys into the dealership with me yesterday. I was going to. And I thought better of it because I thought, maybe they wouldn't like that, and I didn't want to ask. I didn't know them personally or anything, and I thought, we just won't do it. It would have been cool, but some of those dealerships just don't want you doing any videoing or anything like that in their dealership. I respect that. But they didn't say I couldn't, but I didn't ask either. I didn't ask. So our weather's going to go to shit around here. They're talking about snow in the next week or so. When the snow flies, I'll be hibernating. I don't like the snow. I don't like the cold. I think the week between Christmas and New Year's, I think we're going to be down. We're going to go down to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and spend a few days down there for Christmas because we didn't get in a lot of trips this summer, and of course it ain't going to be on the bike, so that's not, it is what it is. But we're going to go check it out, go down there for a little while. As long as we don't have a major amount of snow, which we normally don't get a lot of snow around this part now in Tennessee. I don't know, but around where I'm at, we don't usually get a lot of snow. See, last comment I got was from 2-4. If anybody's out there, if you could just throw a comment up, that's whatever. Let me know if the comment section's still working. I would appreciate it. Sometimes it just freezes up, and I know there's a way you can refresh it, but I'll be damned if I know how to do it. Yeah, I'm And then somebody might say, well, why are you doing it live if you don't know how to do it correctly? Well, that's how you learn. Just got to figure it out, I guess. It's hard to figure things out when you're rolling down the highway trying to play with your phone. That's probably not a good idea. But yeah, it's going to be a different world between the Road King and the Road Glide. We got the Road Glide Limited. It's got everything on there I need. Tour pack. I mean, that's what the wife wanted. She said, if we're going to get one, let's get one where I can be comfortable, where she can be comfortable in the back, which is, I get it. Because it's going to be the only bike we're going to have. We're not going to have those, this extra bike. So we got to have something that she's comfortable on and I'm comfortable on. I mean, if you want to sporty it out or whatever, I guess you want to call it, you could take the tour pack off, put you a solo seat on or something like that. But I don't think the wife will let me do that. That's why I was thinking about trying to rework the deal and trying to either keep, well, I'd love to keep the Road King, but if I could even keep the Vulcan just to have a spare bike, that's what bothers me. That's what bothers me is not having a bike. I always like to have a spare bike in the garage. Even though it's a brand new 2024 Road Glide, you don't know when something can happen. It can need service, something can break on it. Just because it's new doesn't mean it can't fail. And then I would have nothing in the garage to ride. That's why I like to have an extra bike. Well, to be honest with you, I would have a warehouse of motorcycles if I could. If I could afford it. I'd have a warehouse full. Because every bike I see, I want. I think we're all like that when you ride. It's like everything you see, like, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. The person I bought the Vulcan off of, he had that. He had a whole basically a warehouse full of motorcycles that he just collected over the years, and can't ride anymore. There's a hawk sitting on that. Did you see that hawk? Probably went by too fast. That's crazy. But he collected over the years. But he sold them all off because he had a back injury where he couldn't ride anymore. And when he got to the Vulcan, I bought his last bike that he was selling off. And I forget how many bikes he had. I want to say 30 bikes. I think he had 30 bikes. I'm like, damn, wish I could do that. But that takes money. Looks like we only got one person on here, so if we don't have anybody hop on, I'll just hop off. We got somebody texting me, looks like. Alright, not important, so don't worry about that. But yeah, so yeah, I just want to have an extra bike. So that's kind of that's one of my second thoughts on the deal I made. Like, I'm sure I could talk to him and come up with a different deal and keep the Vulcan or the Road King. See if we can rework something on that. I did reach out to him and name is Addison. We reached out to them today, and they didn't realize they weren't open today. Probably on winter hours, they weren't open today. They're not open tomorrow, so we're supposed to talk Tuesday and see if we can kind of rework the deal a little bit and see what we can do. So maybe we could still keep the Road King, or at least, at the minimum, keep the Vulcan. Well, I have at least 2 bikes. Spider, I don't care. Now, my wife heard me say that. She goes, "Of course, you don't care about my bike." But I mean, I'm not lying. I just don't. Why does that do that? Why does the comment section freeze up? Well, it could be that nobody's commenting too. So. Appreciate you hitting the like button. That big mound over there, see that big mound over there on the right hand side there? Yeah, that's landfill. They've been putting stuff in that landfill since I was just a young lad. I'm surprised they're still able to put stuff in there. Big mountain full of garbage. If you ride by here real early in the morning, you can smell that where that, I guess they burn those gases off. And it's bad. I don't know how people live around here. I couldn't wake up in the morning and smell that smell. There's no way. I used to come through here every morning to go to the Ford dealership I used to work at. And to smell that smell, like, how can people smell that smell every morning? Terrific. You don't smell it in the afternoon, you don't smell it in the evening, but boy, you smell it in the morning. But I guess garbage has got to go somewhere. Got to put the garbage somewhere. Yeah, getting back to the Road King. I went out in the garage this morning and was like, oh man, did I do the right thing? There's so much invested in this bike. Like I was saying earlier, it's just so much invested in it. So much time, money, effort, so much invested in that bike. I had to go back in the house. I was like, yeah, I can't sit here and look at it. And I know it's nothing special. It's just a Road King standard. Yeah, it has the fairing on it. Yeah, it has the tour pack on it. Yeah, I've done a lot to it. But it's the Road King standard. It is what it is. It's not a Road King special or anything like that. It's a Road King standard. Just add-ons. And upgrades. But I keep telling myself, look, John, you know, it's a new chapter. Look, John, you're never going to get back what you put in the bike. Very rarely does that ever happen. Now, I have had that happen before. I actually bought a bike years ago. Rode the bike for like 5 years. And sold it exactly for what I paid for it. So, I mean, those things can happen. And what I had invested in it. So, that can happen. Happens rarely, but it can happen. I don't know if you guys would be interested, but I'm going to probably keep you guys on here when I get here and we start to work on the truck. At least for a little while. if it's okay with my brother-in-law. Some people don't like to be on anything. Some people don't like the camera. Some people don't, even motor vloggers. Some motor vloggers, they don't mind being on camera when they're doing a video. But if it's a live stream or anything like that, they don't like being on camera. I get that. It's not for everybody. Well, I will say though that shark skin color on the Road Glide and the Road Glide itself, it's a beautiful bike. It's a beautiful bike. It's all blacked out. I've always liked that and always wanted that, but I also like chrome too. I'm a fan of chrome. I like chrome too. It's harder to deal with, hard to take care of. But black can be harder to take care of. To me, it can be. It shows dirt a lot too. So, either way, you're gonna have to take care of it. Sorry if the camera's bouncing around. I don't know why it's bouncing so much today, but it is. I was thinking too, as I'm riding along here, that I know I'm jumping all over the place, but that's okay. I would think here, was this mid to late? What are we at? All right, is it the 20th? No, what's the date? I don't know. But you'd think the leaves have fallen by now. There's still a lot of leaves on the trees. And that's bugging me. Why did I lose my comment section? I know somebody had to make a comment. Couldn't have been too for me leaving the last comment. Somebody had to leave a comment. But I was over on old Max Live this morning. And Ray Gregory was on there, and it was actually earlier this afternoon, but I told him, I said, well, I gotta get off here, my wife's making me a three-way. And they all looked at me like, what? And I had to explain to them, here in Ohio, we have Skyline Chili, where you get a three-way, you get spaghetti, chili, and cheese, or you can get a four-way, which is spaghetti, chili, cheese, and onion. Or you can get a five-way, which is, again, chili, spaghetti, chili, cheese, onion, and bean. So if you never ate Skyline here in Ohio, they have good chili. But they were all like, what? And my wife heard them and she started laughing. I was like, yeah, that's that kind of three-way, guys. But it was funny. Haven't seen Moto Bomb Virginia today. I think he might be taking a break. No, we can't let people just from doing anything, even if some things are going to happen on live or people are going to get upset at each other. And that's going to happen. It ain't no big. It is what it is. We all make mistakes. We all say things we shouldn't say at times, or take things the wrong way. Man, I bet you it's going to push 70 degrees today. Oh man, that's aggravating. But we all say things we shouldn't say at times. And I understand that, we're all grown men. We're mainly men on these lives, and men are going to be men. We are what we are, we're animals, I guess. But we also have to understand, like, I have grandkids that watch YouTube, they watch me on YouTube. just try to keep it clean and, you know, rated PG, I guess. And like I said on the live last night, or after the after show, whatever you want to call it, was, you know, there's plenty of channels out there you can go see where you can say what you want to say and just have adult conversation, and there's nothing wrong with that. I respect that 100%. But on that duct tape community, that kind of community we got going on, we just want to keep that clean. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I mentioned before, we don't talk politics or religion, but I have another channel that I'm ramping up. It's called The Political Writer, and I'll probably push it more later on. But it's more or less going to be, you know, I'm going to do basically lives on there about politics, just stuff in general, what's happening in the country today, what's going on in the world today, you know, just. And that's a place for that, and that'll be a place for that. You know what I mean? If you want to go down the rabbit hole, hell, we'll go down the rabbit hole. That's what that channel is going to be about. And if I could, I'd put a link to it, but I can't do that right now because I'm driving. But check it out. It's The Political Writer, HARLEY Road Glide. Get a chance. There's a couple of videos up on there, a couple of lives up on there. If you want to check it out, see if it's something for you. Or if you're interested and want the link, you know, message me on Instagram. Also have an email on my channel. You can hit me up there, and I'll send you the link to it. That's what that channel is going to be about. So, you know, we can get on there and disagree. But we can agree to disagree. We ain't got to get on there and fight. But I mean, if we're going to disagree, we're going to have a discussion about things. That's what that's going to be open to. It could be about motorcycles too. It could be about, I mean, it's just going to be about pretty much political stuff. It could be about religion, although, you know, but, you know, going down the rabbit hole about things, you know, it's going to be about whatever, just whatever. Let's just get on there and talk, and I'm going to do it with my brother. I always tell him he's the deepest rabbit hole guy I've ever seen. But a lot of stuff he's talked about has come true. So, you know, they call people like me more, I'm not a Republican, I'm a conservative independent. But they call people like me, you know, conspiracy theorists and stuff like that. And, you know, it's funny though. We might be conspiracy theorists, but it seems like all those conspiracies come to light and turn out to be real. So anyway, check that channel out. That's what we'll be doing on that channel. I think we're down to 2 people watching still, and I'm almost here. So I don't know if I'm going to keep you guys on or not. If there's nobody there, I don't want to talk to myself. I was talking about that with Sick. Who wants to sit there and talk to themselves? And I think that's what happens to a lot of young YouTubers too. When they get on YouTube, they start doing their videos. They feel like they're not talking to anybody. But you got to realize your video is going to go out to people, and people are going to see it. So you actually are talking to somebody. But it's. I shouldn't say it's funny, but I look back on my beginning videos back 2 years ago. I was like, man, I can't even watch myself. It's like, man, it's horrible. But I feel like I've come a long way. But somebody might get on my video, one of my videos, and one of my motovlogs or whatever, my lives, and say, man, that guy's horrible. And that's cool. That's all right. But I did want to mention that we are 9 subscribers away at retired rider HARLEY Road Glide. We are 9 subscribers away from our goal of 4,000 subscribers. And I was wanting to reach that goal by the end of this month. So we're 9 subscribers away from that goal. So if you're out there And like I said, my comment section is not working, or nobody's leaving a comment. But anyway, if you're out there and you're interested in motovlog, and you're interested in motorcycles and things like that, and live chats, whatever, go check out my channel. If you like it, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. So I'd like to, and we're going to have a giveaway as soon as we hit that 4,000 subscriber mark. We're talking about that now, me and the wife. So go hit that. Go check out my channel if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. But if you don't like the content, you don't like the channel, yeah, don't do it. I understand that. Much respect for that too. What they're building over there. I've been noticing that the last few weeks I've been over here. Alright, so here we are in the community. I've owned 3 houses in this community over the years. Again, hit that like button if you're out there. We're going to have a big Thanksgiving bash here. I guess not this weekend, but next weekend. And we're going to have a Christmas bash here. There's a hall here we rent out to do those things. Been doing it for years. Man, what a waste of a day. What a waste of a day. Could be on the bike. What a waste. Walking it out. Alright, walking's good for you. Stay active. I need to take my own advice. Alright. I hate parking around here because people just backing. This guy's always sitting. I don't care what the temperature is outside. That guy's always sitting on his porch. Well, I guess that's alright. Alright. I don't know where I want to park to where I ain't going to get sideswiped or... Shoot. You know what? I'm going to come back up and park behind that car right there. I don't want to get hit. So we'll go back down, turn around. Cutting grass? Really? Is grass still growing? I don't think, well, maybe it is. Round and round we go. Alright. Let's hop out of here and go look at this Silverado and hopefully get his tune-up done for him. Alrighty. Well, shit. That wasn't good. Where'd that go? Lost my phone holder. Yeah, we'll put it on in a minute. We lost it. Alright. Here we go. Put our mirror in here so we don't get crushed. How you doing?
Hey, fine. How you doing?
Good. Nice day for a walk.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I need to be doing. All right, here we go. All right, well, I was gonna keep you guys on. And always got his little step stool out here. Anyway, I won't keep you guys on through this. Thanks for coming on. And thanks for hitting that like button, and we'll see you on the next one. Talk to you later.